Hello, hello. Just trying to situate my camera. I think I'm close enough. Hi, everyone. Blinked by Ink friends. I am Susie, and I am hanging out with you today to show you the Bottled Happiness Vintage Shaker Domes. I got these when they first came out, and I hope they don't go away. Right now I'm adjusting my lighting because I've got this glare from my fluorescent light. It's over my desk. And I don't want their glare to be coming off of my window. Off of my glass mat, I mean. Window. So I'm just, if I don't see any of your comments or let me know if you're here and if you can hear me okay. And I'm just looking on my computer to see if here I am. Okay. I don't want their oh, what just happened? It went somewhere. Okay, I have everything going on. And look, I think I'm zoomed in close enough. Okay. Oh, I gotta make that. Okay, so today I'm gonna use the vintage bottled punch, and I'm gonna share how I figured out how to use these cute little domes. And I'm using the parts from the lovely Lavender paper pumpkin. So if you don't have that paper pumpkin, oh my goodness, it's so fun, so pretty. Okay, so I went ahead and did a couple steps. I got my bow ready, and I die cut my little tag and stamped that. And so let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and set these two pieces aside. And so I'm gonna go ahead and punch this piece first. So the card base is basic thick white, and it's 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And then this is the backing of one of the cards from the kit, from the paper pumpkin kit, and it's 4 by 5 1/4 to fit that layer. And this top piece I wrote on the back 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. I cut that down, also from a card base, from one of the paper pumpkin cards. So what I did, I went ahead and I'm going to punch out the bottle. So I put this in here like so. I put it all the way down, and then I kind of eyeballed the sides to see if they were sort of even. That's my way of centering the bottle. And that part we don't need. We can use it on something else. So that's going to get attached here, but before I attach it, I want to stamp the leaves, and I'm going to stamp the bottle, and I'll show you how I do that. So I have garden green here. Put my little shakers up there. Put that aside. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp right on this glass mat. I love my glass mat. Oh, it's so awesome. You can stamp right on it, and it cleans up really good. So what I did was stamped it like here, and then I stamped off, and then I put another twig over here, and I'm making the stem kind of go in the bottle, so it looks like it's coming right out of the bottle. And then I did another stamped off right there, and for this one I'm gonna go this way and stamp off right there. I'm going to do a 3rd generation stamp off there. So I have this wonderful sprig of green, and I just picked live at 5 because it worked out for my schedule. I never know what time is good to go live. So, put away the green, and I'm going to just take my little chamois and clean that up. I love it. It gets everything off of here. It's great. so then I'm going to stamp my bottle on the inside here. And I kind of want to hold this in place when I do that with, let me see, a little sticky note. I'm going to take a sticky note from my pad here. This is one of those super sticky all over Post-it notes. I'm going to run it on my leg so I don't rip my paper. Get some of the stickiness off. I don't want this to move when I stamp it, so I'm going to hold that right there. And then I'm taking the bottle, that's this guy right here, the inside part, and I'm stamping that inside the little box. As I was trying to figure out how these shaker domes work, I thought, well, I think if I stamp that in there, then I can line up the shaker dome. Sorry if my head's in the way. Just trying to see where to go with it. Doesn't have to be perfect. There. Ha, pretty. I love gorgeous grape. Okay. Now that's done. Stamping is all set. Easy peasy. Put these away. Okay, so then in order to get this in there and to get these gorgeous, oh my gosh, you've got to see these. I saw them in the catalog and thought, you know. And when I went to go for my gems or shaker stuff, I couldn't find any purple. And there's that pretty purple in there. So my partner in crime, Amber, had an extra set and I was able to go over and buy that from her. So I think it's easier. What we're going to do is fill this. And then I have, did I lose it? There we go. It's hard to see. I have my film. This is a window sheet. And you're gonna fill this and stick this on there. What I find, I think is easier, is to take the sticky off of this before you fill it, because it's hard to get the sticky off with the stuff in there. So I would, if I were me, take that off. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and put some of these in there carefully. Ooh, they're so fun. Oh, only on camera. Only on camera. Is that hilarious or what? I can't even tell you, the other day we were at lunch and we were putting this card together, Amber and I, and we were sitting with a friend from church and she picked this up and all I had a vision of was this going all over the floor in the restaurant. And so I cautioned her not to drop them on the floor. And this worked out so much better when I wasn't on camera. Isn't that the way it goes? Always. Just something to giggle about today. Oh boy. Okay, I'm trying to get him off the sticky part. Ooh, and this stuff is really sticky. I didn't get any on the sticky part the first time I did this. Does anybody else ever have these issues when you go on live? Okay, I'm going to clean these up afterwards. I'm just going to set them kind of aside. They are fun. Okay, and then I'm just going to put my window sheet over the top of this. I know there's some hanging out in there, but it's so sticky that's not going to cause a problem. I wonder how it looks with them hanging out on the sides. They're kind of staying in one place. That's cool. So then this is going to go here. This is going to go on top of there. So what I'm going to do is attach this to this. They really are fun. Don't let this intimidate you. Okay, so then let me just set that down and then that on there like so. They're everywhere. I'll be finding these forever. Okay. Then I'm going to adhere this to the purple with some green glue. And I had a question about my glue earlier from Cheryl. And you can see in there I've got some putty, which is really nice because you can leave your cap off and just put your glue like that and it won't come out. But I had this holder previous to this idea. So I'll show you really quick. These come in a 4-pack. You can get them on Amazon. This is to go on the wall, and you put your towels in there, and it holds your towels. But I saw someone, and don't ask me who it was. I look at too much stuff, and then I don't remember who did what, and then I can't find, like this card I cased, I don't know who it was. I tried finding it again, and I couldn't. So you take some of this. This is also on Amazon. This Loctite Fun Tack. It's tacky stuff that you can mold. You just stuff it in there, and then you stuff your glue in there. And like you can craft and don't have to deal with the cap. I think it's so cool. So I have done that. Okay, so now I'm going to glue this a little bit. My glue keeps oozing. I wonder if it's because it's cold in this room. I don't know. It's oozing. Let me get some on the edge here. It's probably going to come out. You don't need a lot of glue. But when it comes out a lot, you don't have a choice. So I'm going to set that on there evenly. I like the green glue because then I can adjust it. Get that on there, get that to stick. So I have a question. I'm curious. Do you think that the bottle is kind of floating and it needs a shelf there? I feel like there should be something the bottle's sitting on. Or do you think it's just fine the way it is? That's just my question of the day. Okay. So I'm going to adhere this to the card base. And make it even around the edges. Like so. And you have your shaker card. Those are so pretty. I just love how the light catches them. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. And they're all over my, my desk. So the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this flower off the bottom of this. Like so. And I'm going to attach these with a glue dot. Which I have some sitting right here. I'm just going to attach this to the top of the bottle like it's coming out of there. And then I'm going to put this, I'm going to use a dimensional on this little piece. Wait, got these little edges I'm using up. Okay, let me get this little guy right here. That will fit on there. Not where I want it to go. Oh. No, it's not sticking. Okay, hold on. Let me get another piece. Right there. Okay. Here we go. Right here. Must be everyone's driving home from work at 5. So I hope you'll see the replay and enjoy this video. So then I'm going to attach my bow to my tag like so. And then with the glue dot, I'm going to attach my tag. No having to deal with the hole and the string in the hole. So there you have it. Oh, and then I have gems. Ooh, the pretty gems. These, I was looking for these. I didn't know where I put them. The purple fine shimmer gems that are in the mini. Oh, they're so pretty. I could use, let me see. There's 3 shades, looks like. I could see that light, dark, and then this is like a rich raspberry. Right? Rich raspberry, which is retired. I love that color. Okay. So I'm going to attach 3 of these. I think I'm just going to use the purple. I'm going to take a little one of these guys. I take my pick tool, put it over here. And then maybe a darker little one over here. And then a dark big one here. Here. Where do I want that to go? Here. There. So that's that card. And as I was sitting here playing around this beforehand, I came up with another one because it's fun. And here's the one I did the other day. I put For You on here. There's a couple different stamp sets that have that. I found that in the Country Bouquet stamp set. And I also found it in the Country Color and Contour stamp set. And I just colored this part of the stamp with my Stampin' Right markers. And that's how I got that. I liked the font in there. Okay, I'm just laughing because there's nobody here with me right now. That's okay. It's just not a good time to come live if you want people with you live. Okay, so this is the other one I did. And I used Daffodil Delight and Pool Party. I saw Pool Party in here and I wanted to I thought I could change the colors up going by the colors in there. Actually looks like Pale Papaya in there. Or maybe that's Flirty Flamingo. And it just didn't, I had it in here and it didn't go. So I got the little bottle, the little clear beads. They kind of are picking up that color of Pool Party. So Daffodil Delight and Pool Party. And then I used the embossing folder on the outside of this one. And I only did the one layer. Oh, and I didn't show you. The last thing I want to share is that I did the inside of this card. There's a gem, a rogue gem. There you go. Get over there. And I stamped it. And I put a little piece of that background, trimmed a little piece and put that on there. So there you go. There's the bottle of happiness. Oh, and I also wanted to share the other things I did with the alternates. Let's pull these up here and get that out of the way. I did the tags in the paper pumpkin kit as is because they're so pretty. I mean, you don't really need to do anything else with those. But then I saw this card. I cased this from someone. Didn't write down who it was. But I bet you could find this online. It's just so pretty with a piece of that card trimmed off and that wide, what do you call that, ribbon? And I added a brass butterfly on there. And then I did this card and I used the die from the add-on to the paper pumpkin. And I used that shimmer or glimmer, whatever that's called, that paper to cut out. And I made a sticker with the adhesive for the back of this. So, and then I wanted to use different color cardstocks because I saw all these colors in this paper, in this card, and it was just so pretty. This one's the Lost Lagoon. This one is Berry Burst, and this one is my favorite, Pretty Peacock. So that's those cards. And I am still going with this kit. I think I'm going to make a couple scrapbook pages with it. So, all right, I hope you watch later on, and let me know if you have any questions, and if you have these bottle domes, play with them, have some fun. All right, have a great day. Bye, everyone.